What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 12. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What's the tea, y'all? What's the tea? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me tell y'all, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb or silent so I won't be bum rushed with any phone calls, honey. Let me tell y'all. So last night, because as I've been telling y'all know I've been keeping y'all up to date on everything that's going on with the Scene ATL, which is a web reality show that I am a part of, and we're now filming season 2. We started filming season 2 this past Tuesday, so we've been filming for like 6 days. And baby, let me just say this, okay? Last night was our very first group event. And I just want to say that the Scene ATL season 2 is ghetto. It's ghetto, and I'm quitting. No, but for real, let me stop bullshitting though. It's going to be entertaining. Very entertaining. We're only halfway into episode 1. And I must say that was like my third time filming so far, and baby, this is a good season already. Like I can't sit up here and tell you no lies. It's a very good season so far already, and this is just episode 1. We ain't even out of episode 1 yet. We're halfway into episode 1, and it is so good. Okay, this is so good. All 3 filmings that I was a part of, from the first group event to me and Delon to me DJing one of the new people, it was really, really good. I met 2 more of the newbies last night at the first event, and then I got 2 more to meet next week. So, well, this coming up Saturday. So this has been so far a good season 2. The production is bigger, the team is bigger, and we have a bigger cast. So everything is going smoothly. The sound is going to be great. The viewing pleasure will be great. It's being well produced, I must say. So this was last night's event was drama filled. I did not know it was going to be that much drama, but it was, and even I got out of my skin. Okay, just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit got out of my skin, just a little bit. But you know, the Scene ATL season 2 is going to be really good. I do feel like we have a lot to prove. Must be JT. As a matter of fact, no, it's not JT. Me and JT are on the same side. Me and JT are good. When I say me and JT are good, we are good. So y'all ain't gonna see us clawing at each other all season. This ain't gonna give what season 1 gave, honey, at all. But just so I'm gonna shut the hell up so I won't give too much away. We're at the 4-minute mark, halfway into the 4-minute mark as is, and I see my moderators in here. I see Ravine, I see Feisty, I see Bria, I see Kendra. Those are the only moderators that I see right now. And as my moderators, y'all already know what to do, honey. Y'all already know. Y'all know. Make sure the chat is clean. Make sure everybody's engaging. Make sure that everybody's leaving a fire in the chat as we get into the 5-minute mark. And the goal with every live, we see 100 people, okay? And we're almost there. And by the way, we're at the 5-minute mark, but let me also tell y'all this, right? So y'all know that the goal is to hit 59K by the end of this month and hit 60K by the end of the year. So let me tell you guys exactly where we are. So if you're a moderator, make sure y'all are sharing the link and everything so people can subscribe to the platform. We got 10 more before we hit 59K. All we need is 10 more people to subscribe so we can hit 59K, which is our goal of June, is to hit 59K. We don't have that many days left in this month. So if y'all can get us to 59K before the end of the month, all we need is 10 people. That's all we need. And the next goal after 59K is clearly the 60K, which That is my yearly goal. I'm trying to get to 60K by the end of the year. Okay. So, in the meantime, in between time, we're about to go ahead and get the show started. So let's go ahead and get into the video. But before I do, y'all know I gotta do this.
I know some of you motherfuckers, when it come to this goddamn Real Housewives, you act like you know these bitches. But let me tell you one thing, we not gonna do that this season. You will get motherfucking blocked with the realness. You can have your opinion about these hoes, but don't come at me about mine. It's a fucking opinion about some bitches that you or I don't fucking know. The only difference is I'm getting paid to do this review. You ain't. So mind your motherfucking marbles, bitches, because some of you hoes, when it come to these Real Housewives, are fucking psycho. Just getting that shit out in the open before we even start this season, because I have never reviewed a show where bitches is more fucking retarded over some bitches that they don't fucking know in my life.
So we get into Cynthia and Angela. They meet up, the Big Feet Committee, they meet up with one another so they can catch up on a couple of things. And Angela says that she loves her some Cynthia. She says that she can get a good old kiki with Cynthia all the time, anytime, any place. They always, getting together, laughing, giggling, doing whatever they do. And it's always a really, really good time when it comes down to Cynthia and Angela. So they meet up. I think Cynthia comes over to Angela's house or whatever. So Cynthia then brings up her conversation with Shamia. And I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to continue to say this, and I don't give a damn who disagrees and who don't, because with this, because this season, as much as I've enjoyed the Real Housewives of Atlanta this season, it has given me a headache because I'm on the unpopular opinion, which I'm normally the unpopular opinion a lot of the times, and that's totally okay. But I'm just going to say this. Cynthia irks me. And the one thing that I don't like about Cynthia is the thing that I've never liked about Cynthia is that she flip-flops and she goes wherever the wind blows, and she pretends to be neutral when she's really not neutral under any circumstances. And at this particular moment, it's pretty clear that she's chosen a side. And I need for her to just stand on the fact that she has chosen a side in this particular situation, like literally has chosen a side. And my thing is, if I would respect you more if you just say, this is my side of the fence, I chose them. I hate it when people act like they're not acting like they're neutral when they know damn well they not. And Cynthia know damn well she ain't motherfucking neutral, and that's just what it is. So it's just irritating to me. But that's when Cynthia basically tells Angela that Shamia was saying that she felt like you attacked her marriage and this and that and the third. And Angela acting like she's surprised when she say, I attacked her marriage. Girl, you did. By you saying that the girl cheating on her husband and fucking around with Hawks players and all that other stuff, that is attacking her marriage. The same way that Britt and Kelly was attacking your marriage last season when they were saying, but where that baby though? What about that baby though? That was attacking your fucking marriage last season. That was attacking your damn marriage. So why are you acting surprised when the girl says that you're attacking her marriage? You are attacking her marriage. I'm just, and this is the thing. And I feel like I have to say this every time I do my reviews on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I do not hate Angela. I promise you I don't. But I feel like people like her so much that they're going to bypass the bullshit that she do. It's pretty much the same way I felt about Porsha a couple of years ago, where Porsha could be wrong and her fans will still go up for everything that she does, even when she's wrong. Like the moment that she lied on Candy about the whole dungeon shit and they still went up for her and demonized Candy for that lie that she told, that just really blew my mind. So I feel like this is going on with Angela. You can like her all day, but it's okay to see that she's full of shit. And at this moment, this whole little beef that she got with Shamia is literally full of shit. It really ain't that serious. And it feels like she's finding something to hold on to, in my opinion, because it's not that deep. Why are you acting as if you don't know why that girl's saying that you was attacking her marriage when you very well was attacking that damn girl's marriage? Like, don't play with me and don't be stupid here, because you know exactly what the fuck you were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Angela irks me. I'm sorry. Let me see. So then she says, she also says that Shamia told her that her mother is kind of sickly. She's dealing with some health issues of her own, and she's worried about her mom. So then she says that she's told Shamia that she needs to go to has she been to therapy? And Shamia says she ain't got time for therapy. And then that is when Cynthia says that she feels like these feelings that she with everything that she got going on with her IVF and stuff, the stuff that's going on with her mom, that is the reason why she's acting the way she is, and she needs to go seek therapy. And Angela said that's the reason why she mad, because she ain't going to see therapy. She need to go see the lady. I hate it when people say go see the lady. Oh my God, that irks me. Jesus, that irks me. Like, it's all, to me, it's like, I already know that I got some shit that I need to work on. I don't need for you to be yelling at me, go see the lady, go see a therapist. Bitch, I know I gotta go see a therapist. I don't need you to throw that at me. Like, it's so, I don't know what it is about that statement that be pissing me off with people when they say that, but it irks me. Oh God, it irks me. Angela says that her heart goes out to Shamia because she knows how it feels to have a mother that's sick. And then Angela starts speaking on her mother's death. Okay, she starts speaking on her mama's death. And so when she starts talking about her mother's death, she was talking about how it's been affecting her, and it's only been a year since she passed away. And she just wants to do something to really celebrate her mom. So Cynthia says, well, I had a Bailey Bowl, and it was more like physical education, that type of thing, where we play sports and stuff like that. So how about we have this Bailey Bowl in honor of your mom, Miss Maggie, and it's going to be a fun time. So Angela is down with it. She wants that to happen, and they're gonna move on. So yes, I like that. As a matter of fact, Cynthia, I know that I just gave Cynthia a hard ass time just now, but I must say that I think that Cynthia has some of the best events for the most part. Like, I remember her first Bailey Bowl. Like, I think that's the biggest thing as to why Cynthia is on this show, because I feel like for the most part, Cynthia knows how to throw an event. And not only does she know how to throw an event, she knows how to throw a really good event. She knows how to do that. You feel what I'm saying? And I love the Bailey Bowl. I used to love her Bailey cues. Every time they threw a Bailey cue, you feel what I'm saying? We already knew that it was going to be some shit at that damn Bailey cue. So I always enjoyed that. So one thing that I do know about Miss Cynthia is that Miss Cynthia is going to give you a wonderful event. As much as she's been irking my nerves this season, I can go on record and say Cynthia does throw the best event. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. There's 175 people up in here so far. You guys, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the channel. We only need 10 more people to get to 59K. Let's get to it. All right. So then where we are now. So we get into Porsha. Her and Diane, they meet up. And at this point, the house is being sold. Porsha is selling a house and stuff like that. And she was talking numbers in that confessional about equity and how much money that all that shit. Girl, I don't know. I've never been good at math. I don't know much about algebra, but I just know 1 + 1 = 2. That's all I know. I ain't never been good at algebra. Like, the only damn things that I was good at in school was English and geography. Love me some English, love me some creative writing, love me some geography and U.S. history. Those were my favorite subjects in high school. I never gave up. If I could go in this world without having to have an algebra book, I would have been just fine. Do you hear me? I hate math. Ugh. I hated math. I hated geometry. Anything with math, I hated it. And I know this ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about. But when I heard, I saw Porsha up there talking about equity and numbers and shit, I'm like, girl, I don't know nothing about this. Child, I don't know nothing about this. Please. I'm so sick of this. I'm sick of it. Like, I'm tired. Like, I don't know nothing about this. But she explained it. And for those who understand, they understand. But however, there's so many people that wanted Porsha's old house, because the house that Miss Diane is in is Porsha's old house. And I always felt like Porsha's old house was beautiful. Like her old house was pretty good. Like I used to like her old house. So let me see. So then Porsha says that, we went skating at Cascade. We went skating, and I must say that we had a lot of fun. It was a very positive event, and it's giving me more hope for this group. Like I really want this group to really, really succeed and be one and have a sisterhood. And then that is when she said, me and Phaedra are discussing taking the girls to Scotland. We're discussing it. And so, we was there for traders, and we want to give the girls, the traders experience, the Scotland experience. Like that's what we want to give the girls. Oh, excuse me. And so that is pretty much the gist of that. So after that, let me see. They discussed Dennis giving the ring back and stuff. And Porsha, we all know that last week Porsha had a whole meltdown about that. And rightfully so. Like, don't come up to me playing in my face, giving me back a ring that you once had for me, and then you want to sit up here and act like I'm the reason why the relationship ended. Baby, I'm not the reason why the relationship ended, sweetheart. What I don't like about men, is oh God. This is what I have to say. Please tell me why. Why do men think that love's just for the moment, not over all time? Okay, why do you think that love is for the moment and not all time? Like, why you don't think that? Why do you think that you can go out, do what you want to do, cheat on me, think that I'm supposed to keep forgiving you? It's like you want me to look up in your face and say, I love you and I care about you, but you keep hurting me and I keep forgiving you, but you want me to still do it. You know what I mean? Like, you fucked it up. Let me tell y'all something. When Porsha first got with Dennis, let me tell y'all, I was going through my own stuff. Like, when I say my own stuff, I'm not talking about personal stuff. I'm talking about, I was like on a whole Porsha hate train back then. Completely. During season 10, from season 9 till about season 12. Season 11, I could not stand Porsha. I used to use every opportunity to drag her ass every time. But when she got with Dennis, I really felt that she was very much so happy. I felt like she was happy. She was like beaming in the face. She had this glow about herself. Like, I really felt like she was really in love with Dennis, and this might be the person that she needs to have in her life. And then he fucked it up. Although it's so crazy to me that Dennis is telling her that she's moving too fast, not realizing that in their relationship, they move too fast. They moved too fast when they were in a relationship. Like, didn't they had just started dating by the time that Porsha got pregnant? They wasn't even together that long when Porsha got pregnant. So for you to be looking up in her face and tell her that I feel like you moved too fast. You were moving too fast when you was with her. You got her pregnant, gave her a ring, all that, only for you to cheat on her ass. Now, I might not be Porsha's biggest fan, but one thing about it and two things for certain, anything that she said to Dennis, any word that she used, any cussing word that she described him as, you know what I mean? He deserved every piece of it. And when I say every piece, I mean every motherfucking piece. He deserved all of that because he really played with that girl and played in her fucking face. And one thing about it, and two things for certain, I do not like for no man to play in nobody's face. But at the same time, people were trying to tell Porsha about Dennis. And people were trying to warn her about Dennis. But I cannot fault her for that. I can't. Why? Because here's the thing, you can warn me all day, but I'm still gonna do what the fuck I want to do. And what we do know is that a lot of times when you've been single for a long time and then you get with a man, then everybody got a story to tell. I don't like that. I understand that you might want to warn me, but it's just, a person can't help how they feel. So I'm not even gonna shit on Porsha about the fact that she still got with that man, even though people were warning her or telling her about him. I'm not even gonna hold it against her because, like I said before, people can say whatever they want to say. It don't automatically means that it's true. People always have a story to tell when you get with somebody. That's all the time. So I'm not gonna shit on her for that because everybody's human. You feel what I'm saying? So this was something new for her. She really loved that man. What did anybody expect her to do with that information? Break up with him just because you said that he was this and he was that? That don't mean that she was gonna break up with him. But the thing was, the same thing happened with Candy. Same thing happened with her. When she got with Todd, everybody had a goddamn story to tell. It's everybody. And the thing is, even if I just feel like there is a possibility that there are people out there that can absolutely change. In my eyes, there is a place where someone can change. And I feel like maybe she thought that even if he did do that in the past, maybe he's changed. You sometimes have to give, I ain't gonna say you have to, but sometimes we give people the benefit of the doubt, you know, and see exactly how they coming first before we really decide that we're not gonna fuck with them like that. That's just how it be sometimes for me. But I'm not necessarily gonna shit on her for that because I remember when I was dating Daniel and niggas was telling me, oh, he a hoe, he this, he that, you need to run from him and all that other shit. And it just felt like once I told folks who it was that I was dating him, that's when everybody had a story to tell. But however, when I got with him, he didn't treat me like that. And then after I got with him, he treated me the way that they said he would, and we wound up breaking up after 6 months of being in a relationship. So that's exactly what happened with me when I was going with my ex, Daniel. Shout out to him, by the way. But that's exactly what happened to me. So that's why I don't shit on nobody when it comes down to stuff like that, because people will warn you all day, but that don't mean you're going to listen. So it is what it is. So we get with Kelly. Kelly's meeting up with the financial advisor. And I know that people are ragging on Kelly because Kelly is out here looking like she ain't got a penny or a pinto. Okay, that's what it's looking like right now. And I'm glad that we seeing that she's meeting with a financial advisor. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm not going to clown Kelly for being... Is she really broke? I'm not going to clown Kelly for being down on her luck. Back against the wind. Trying to make it. No way to win. Because the thing was, Kelly was a kept woman. She was a housewife, and she was married to a man who had money, and he took care of all the bills. And now that he's gone, she don't know what to do. And everything that she's used to doing, she can no longer do it anymore. And that's just what it is. And we could sit up here and we could clown her and we could play her, and it might be funny. Just a little bit of, you know, just a little bit might be funny. You feel what I'm saying? Because of all the shit she be talking. A little bit of it might be a little bit funny. But all I'm saying is, I'm glad that we, the audience, get to see her trying to navigate this situation and trying to figure out how can she move forward. We only need 9 people, y'all. Just 9 people to subscribe, chat. But that's just the thing. Like, how are you gonna make it out of this, and how are you gonna figure out a way to make this work for you? Because you're financially strapped. You strapped for cash. You can't live the way that you used to. And just looking at when you was talking to your financial advisor and he was like going through like how much money you spend on this every month or how much you spend on that every month. And when I saw all those prices and stuff like that, this maybe it's because I don't have the kind of money that the housewives be having. But seeing that she spends $8,000 a month on clothes, I'm like, girl, that's how much you spend on clothes every month? No. Listen, I tell y'all this every time I do a video and we're talking about money. I love a bargain. I love to look good for the low. It ain't because I can't afford it, because I can now. I can afford it. I can buy it if I want to, but I don't because I like to have money. Okay, I like to have money. I like to save whatever it is that I can because I like money. I like to travel. I want to go see my mama. I want to go to Chicago or I want to go here. I want to do whatever I want to do. So if I'm going to be able to have that type of lifestyle where I can do whatever I want to do, I'm going to penny pinch. Just because you got it don't mean you got to spend it. Just because you got it don't mean you got to spend it all the fucking time. Like, that don't mean it. Like, listen to, like, girl, ooh. Like, I was just listening to Kayla. But like I said, I ain't got that kind of money, so it's nothing that I can say. But I was listening to her and that man talk, and I was just like, baby, I can see why you down on your luck and back against the wind. Like, I can definitely see why you there. I can see why you there, baby girl. And half of it really ain't no real reason for you to be there. It's really not, but you're gonna have to figure out a way to get yourself up out of this and stay out of it. So we get into K Michelle. She's seeing her doctor, and the doctor tells her that she's recovered from her surgery. And she got scars on her from the multiple surgeries that she did have and stuff like that, right? So then she was talking about getting more surgery to have the type of body that she wants. At this point, I feel like Kay just can't help herself at this point. And this is coming from a person that's a big fan. Kay cannot help herself. And I'm going to need her. I'm going to need for Kay to help herself, because if you've been through all of this shit, like you've been through all of these surgeries, these near-death experiences dealing with surgeries, the blood transfusions, all of these different things, why are you still trying to go under the knife? If I almost died trying to get the type of body that I wanted, if I almost died trying to look like an Instagram model, if I almost died because of the whole thing where I'm not happy with myself to where I got to find a way to fix it all the time, I would not do that. That's just it. Once I almost died from that and almost had my life cut short from that shit, I would never want to lay on nobody's surgery table and have anybody crack me open. I would never want that. And I just and like I said before, I'm not against nobody having surgery. I'm not against nobody feeling like they got to upgrade their look. You know what I mean? I ain't against none of that. I promise y'all, I'm not against any of that shit. I'm not. Because get what? When my teeth looked a mess, you know what I did? I took my surgery. Not my surgery. I took my motherfucking insurance card, went to my dentist, and got my teeth done. Got these motherfuckers screwed into my mouth. And I pay good money for this shit every week. Come out my check every goddamn week. Shout out to my job for making that happen for me. But I wanted to upgrade myself. I didn't want to walk around with my mouth looking like that. I hated the way I looked. I hated being on camera. That was a part of my insecurity. And everybody used to tap into that insecurity all the time. So that's why I went and got it fixed. And I didn't go and get no damn veneers. I went to my dentist and got crowns put in my mouth, and they look absolutely natural. They don't even look like crowns are put in my mouth. They look like they're mine. They don't look like I went and spent money and got them fixed. They don't look like that. Because when I tell people that I got my teeth fixed or teeth done, they be like, they look so natural. Absolutely. So I say all that to say that I don't ever want nobody to feel like they got to keep on doing stuff to fix something. I feel like what Kay is doing, and again, the only person that can be accountable for what she's doing is her, because she's the one that's doing it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's an industry thing. It's the stuff that people look at. Like, this is the thing, and I say this shit all the time. It's one of those situations where you let people get into your head and you feel like you got to do something all the time. When K Michelle, and I say this a lot, So please just hear what I'm saying and don't be saying that somebody on K's dig. I'm just, oh my God, you just defending K Michelle. No, because I haven't really defended her all season. But I just need for y'all to listen to what I'm saying before y'all jump down my throat. But when it comes to K Michelle, I get so frustrated. And it's for several different reasons. I remember when K Michelle first came out, before she was even on Love and Hip Hop, the most that K had done was her breasts and her teeth. That's all she had done. So I remember when she got more notoriety right before she got on Love and Hip Hop, people would say that K Michelle looked like a donkey. She looked like a horse. She's not attractive. She's not this. She's not that. All the time. But as soon as she got something done to her face, got her nose done and got fillers and Botox and all that stuff done to her face, the first thing they want to say, oh, she don't love herself. Oh, she looked better the way she was the first time. Why would she do that to herself? But for so many years, y'all talked about how ugly she was and how much of a donkey and a horse she looked like. But then she went and got a face change, and now y'all mad about it. That be the stuff that frustrates me. Y'all don't understand how the fuck y'all make people feel when y'all constantly ragging on their damn looks. If I fell into that goddamn threshold, I would have been got my damn nose done a long time ago, since bitches wanted to say that my shit was too big for my face and that I was ugly as fuck with a big ass nose. I could have went and I could have fell for that shit and got my damn nose fixed, but I didn't. I actually like my big ass nose. I love the nose that my dad, because my dad got a big nose. I'm glad for the nose that my dad gave me. I can't imagine my nose looking like this. No shade. I just couldn't imagine it. But I just need for Kay to literally stop fucking with her body. Stop doing that. Because you're going to keep crying the same tears that you've been crying for all of these years. You're going to keep on crying these same tears that you're crying right now. And to be honest, I ain't going to hit. So leave your body alone. Your doctor even telling you it ain't necessary. So we get into Angela. Angela has a conversation with her daughter, and they're basically going backwards and forwards once again about her in this marriage. Okay. So here's my thing, right? Honestly, I'm not even mad at Amari. I'm not. Because Angela frustrated me so much in this conversation that she was having with her daughter that it really irked my spirit, because I'm like, Angela, just shut the fuck up and listen to her. Shut up. Why can't you just shut the fuck up? The girl trying to talk to you. The girl is trying to tell you why she didn't tell you in the first place. And you still won't shut the fuck up. Like, that frustrated me, because I saw her sitting there trying to talk to her, trying to tell her why she didn't tell her, why she felt the way, why this, why that. She's steady trying to talk to Angela, and Angela is just steady talking, all that other shit. And I'm like, girl, shut up. Do you not hear that she's trying to have a conversation with you? Do you not hear that she's trying to have a conversation with your ass? I'm just saying. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? What exactly are we doing here? You trying to force her to be honest with her siblings about the marriage when she couldn't even be honest with you about the motherfucking marriage. And she's sitting here trying to talk to you about it, and you not listening. And I feel like there's a lot that she isn't saying. And when I say there's a lot that she isn't saying, it's a lot that she's not saying, because I feel like it's way more to this story than they're letting on this show. And I get that she didn't tell you, but can she tell her siblings when she feels like telling her fucking siblings? Why does she got to tell them on your time? You know what I'm saying? If I don't want my face, that's how I feel. When I came out as gay, I didn't tell my brother right away when I told my mama, because I didn't feel like I needed to. My brother was number 12. I wasn't ready to tell my brother that I was gay. I didn't think that he was well equipped for that at the age of 12, but I went on and I told him anyway. I didn't want to tell him right. I ain't want to tell him right now. That's just what it is. I didn't want to tell him right now. But I went ahead and I did it. It gotta be a reason. Like it has to be something like because it's one thing that she kept it from her mama, but it's another thing that she kept it from, you know, it's another thing that she's keeping it from her siblings. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Because if I do, the people gonna be mad. Fuck it. Hold on, y'all.
This way y'all finna probably get pissed off, and I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm cool with that. Please stay mad and get mad. Okay, stay mad, get mad, have a great day, whatever. Feel away. I don't give a damn.
Okay, so I want to say this. I'm not necessarily on the whole Angela Oakley is homophobic train. As much as she's irritating me this season, I'm not necessarily on the Angela is homophobic train. Like, I'm not. But it has to be some reason why she isn't comfortable talking about this. Because the only way that I feel like you could not be comfortable with talking to your folks about this situation, you're not comfortable talking to your folks about it simply because of the fact that they not comfortable with your sexuality. Like, it gotta be that it's either your family isn't really too keen about your sexuality, or you are not comfortable with your own damn sexuality to even talk about it. It's one of the two. Do I think that Angela is homophobic? No, not really. I don't. Like, I don't really get homophobic from her. You know, but it's something though. Something is there. And I don't know what it is. But them type of conversations happening is off to me. And it's only left for interpretation. So I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm not, like I said before, I'm not sitting up here trying to make this lady out to be no damn homophobe. I promise I'm not. I'm not doing that. But yeah. I don't know. It's weird. The whole dynamic is fucking weird to me. I don't know what's going on with Angela and Amari. But I will say that Amari is very beautiful. She's a beautiful young lady. I must say that. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. Can we drag K Michelle now? It's overdue. Drag her for what? She ain't do shit this episode. What am I dragging her for? But anyway, so after Angela and Amari, these are like these little cutaway scenes that they do. So K Michelle was sitting down in the studio with her manager. She's working on her country album and things like that. And I, for one, really, really, really want her to really get this thing going. We've been talking about a country album for many, many moons now. We've really been talking about a country album since your third album. And I understand that the label that you were on wouldn't allow you to do it and stuff. And you had to go through all of these different hurdles, and you've dropped, you know, one country song here, one country song there, and all of those different things. So I understand that. But I'm just ready for this album to drop. And I'm definitely ready for it, honestly, because I love K Michelle as a musician. And I really do think that country music is really her lane. Like, I've heard several different country songs that she's done. Like, if you go look them up, like if you're interested, however, I'll tell y'all what to look for. But so if you're interested in her country music, she's released, there's a song called Life I Chose. There's a song called Memphis. There's a song called Tennessee. There's a song called God, I Get It. She recently put out recently put out a country song called Jack Daniels. Another song called I Wanna Fall. Like there's a lot of different. She has like country songs. Like a lot of them were mixtape country songs, but then she had like Life I Chose in Memphis as a bonus track, and then she had Tennessee as also a bonus track, and God I Get It was on, but Anybody Want to Buy a Heart. So I really do feel like country music is her calling. I would love to hear all of her country music. Hell, if Beyonce can do it, anybody can. And that's just the truth. Like, I'd like to see an artist that's willing to push that envelope and really do something that is out of the norm for them. I love that type of thing. I'm trying to be that kind of YouTuber that pushes the fold and do something that is not what he's used to. Reality recaps and gossip is what I'm used to. Now I'm slowly getting into the music content, like I'm doing what I can, just trying to see if it'll work. Sometimes when you push the envelope and you try to do something different, you never know if it's going to work or not. So I'm just glad that she's doing what she wants to do. She's always wanted to do country music for the longest. Pinky and her daughter, I don't know if this was like, I don't know what this was, but whatever it was, Pinky's daughter is just adorable to me. I don't know why, but her daughter is absolutely adorable to me. So then Shamia is getting her nails done. She discusses the Bailey Bowl, and she's looking forward to the Bailey Bowl. And she starts talking about her issues with Angela. Oh, look at who's in here. My mom. My mom is in the chat. Let me put her up here. My mama is in the chat. So if y'all please be so kind and show my mama some love. I love you too, Mom. All right. My mama's in the chat. But yeah, so she's talking about her issues with Angela and all of that. So now we get into Porsha and Drew. Drew comes over to Porsha's house. They're having like this little friend date or whatever. And you know what? Let me just go on record and say this, right? Before Porsha started literally dragging Drew for no apparent reason last year, Porsha and Drew really was cool. Like they was really genuine friends at one point in time. Like when Drew first came on in season 13, her and Porsha started being really, really good friends. So although I do talk my shit about how Drew is now back in her good graces, due to the fact that Porsha Apollo lied to her last season for everything that she did, and they cool again and stuff. I guess it's a good thing that they are in a decent place these days, but I wouldn't trust Porsha as far as I can throw her. And I'm not really equipped or capable to throw too many people, and especially not her big ass. So no, but I wouldn't be able to trust her as far as I could throw her. Okay. But yeah, so they get together. Porsha says that she is banned from Nigeria. I don't been more believe she's banned from Nigeria. Nothing in the world. That's just Simon doing what he always do, trying to get some damn attention. That is all he's doing. So then she asked Drew to be an ambassador for Go Naked, and Drew is like, what difference a year will make? And I'm proud to be a part of this. I'm gonna have my people talk to your folks, and we're gonna make this deal run. And I'm like, okay. And of course, Cynthia has a hairline with Go Naked as well. So I guess they're all trying to get money together. Then Porsha gave Drew this chicken wing lesson, showing her how to eat chicken wings and shit. And I'm just like, okay, girl, that was cute. That was fun to see. No, not gonna lie, it was fun to see. It was fun. So then we get into Kelly. So she's meeting with her realtor. Next question, Tamika. They look at a new house, and the house is above her limits. Like the house is above what she can afford. And she asked that lady, what do you think? Do you think I can afford this? Do you think blah, blah, blah? The lady said, you're going to be financially strapped for a while, boo. Like you're going to have to get this money right. You can't buy this. You can't do this. It's just so that you can't do. You got to understand you're in a new situation. You're going through a new situation right about now. And you cannot, go and live your life the same way that you used to. I mean, you really can't, honestly. So it's like, And I agree, you can't. You can't really live the same life that you used to, especially when you're going through the stuff that you're going through. Like you can't do that, and I don't really think that's that'll be wise for you to do, because if you're going through all of this, you can't be spending money the way that you do. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Scotty, I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. Is my line suspended? Char 7629. I don't know what's going on. I really believe I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know why. Because I keep on hearing about people not seeing my videos and stuff like that. Like I keep on hearing people say that, and it's just like, what's going on? You feel what I'm saying? Like YouTube ain't sending people their notifications. I don't know what they doing. But I don't never. It's like I can tell when my notifications ain't coming in, and that's probably the reason why people keep on saying they ain't seen me in a while, because they probably don't think I'm even putting out no content. So I don't know. But anyway, anyhow, it's 290 people up in here. We almost at 300 folks. And I got to tell you guys that I'm looking at my analytics again, and we still only need 9 people to subscribe to the platform before we hit 59K. All we need is 9 people to subscribe. If you're new here and you never subscribed before, baby, go on and click that subscribe button and hit that bell on the side of it, because this is a good time, and that's just what it is. Okay, so it is what it is, child. So if you're brand new, go ahead and subscribe. My moderators, make them feel comfortable and make sure that they subscribe. We only need 9 folks. So then Angela, her and Amari get virtual therapy, and I think a lot of their issues have a lot to do with Miss Maggie passing on, and Miss Maggie will always be the person that would try to put them in a better place and try to make them work on their issues and their relationship and stuff like that. Like she would always be that person, and now she's no longer there, and now they don't know how to maneuver. And it has to be kind of hard to be in that sunken place where you can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't even be on a good note that with your mama, because you normally have somebody that was in the middle. But now that your grandmama is gone, you got to find a way to have that conversation with your mama. That's it. And if therapy is the way, then therapy is just gonna have to be the way. I'm telling y'all, I cannot wait till I start back going to therapy. There's a whole lot of stuff that I need to fix. I do know that when I went to therapy the first time, it was just like a lot of things were sorted out for me the first time I went. The next time, there's other things I gotta fix. You know, there's a lot of different demons I got inside of me that I gotta get rid of. So everybody could use a therapist. You feel what I'm saying? And let's stop using therapy as a means to disrespect somebody. Mental health is not something that you play about. Just my thoughts. So we at the Bailey Bowl. Chatty Patty is Pinky's team name. The Godfathers is Phaedra's team name. Team Minion is Kelly's. Blind Opposition is Kay's team. Sasquatch is Shamia's team. Go Naked is Porsha's team. And Angela's team is the Fangelas. Then they play the game. Honestly, the game looks fun. I can't play basketball. And then the thing is, Kelly's sitting up here trying to play basketball in some damn heels. And I'm like, girl, what are we doing? Like, girl, why are you trying to play basketball with heels on? I ain't never seen nobody do that or even try to do that. Like, who does that type of shit? That's crazy to me, but it was funny. It was funny to me. So then after the game is over, we find out that Fangela won the championship. So then Angela then calls out Shamia, and she accuses Shamia of creating narratives. And the thing is, what are the narratives that she's creating? I just feel like you did say that lady was fucking around on her husband. You did say that. That's not a narrative that was created. That's something that you absolutely said. And if we want to be honest here, neither Shamia nor Angela are victims here. Now one of them are victims. victims. Like Angela ain't no victim, Shamia ain't no victim. Angela has said her shit and Shamia has said her shit too. And then I love the fact that Shamia said, you want to say that I made a living from laying off my back when your name is what it is because you fucked a basketball player and you married him. And I said that a couple of weeks ago. You want to say that she laid on her back for whatever she got. And I'm looking at Angela like, so did you lay on yours to get your man? Like, did you lay on the right? Did you lay on the back for the right nigga to get what you got? Like, that's how I felt too. So what Shamia just said, I ain't have an issue with it because I felt the same damn way. Like, don't come at me talking about I laid on my back to have what I got and you fucked a basketball player. One could say the same thing about you. And they keep going back and forth and I'm over it. Like, this whole Shamia and Angela thing on both sides is getting on my nerves. It's just that Angela irks me a little bit more than Shamia does. Like, it's that's it. And even when Shamia and Angela are going back and forth, here go Drew A-manning this conversation. And my thing is this right here, Drew. I love the fact that Shamia was like, not you A-manning, but if I agree with Pinky or Kay or Kelly, I'm a lapdog, but you can sit up here and jump into these conversations and amen Angela. And she's not lying. This is what I'm saying. The double standards is so crazy and the rules only apply to certain people. Drew can agree with Angela all motherfucking day. Angela can agree with Drew all motherfucking day. Angela can have Drew's back all motherfucking day. But Shamia can't have Kay back. Shamia can't have Kelly back. Shamia can't have Pinky back. Like, they like both of them, they do the same shit. But she's the only one that's called a lapdog when she supports her friends. But then here come Drew, Amen, and Angela when the conversation ain't got shit to do with her. And that's okay. And it did look like a pile up. But it is what it is. But of course, when it all boils down to it, it's Shamia. So no one really gives a fuck because it's her. You know, they already don't like her no way. And they already got this put up in their mind that, you know, she is the terrible person of this show. So they don't give a fuck, you know. But like I said, on the last video, or was it the panel? While I understand that Shamia is corny, Kelly is annoying, Pinky is who she is, and Kay is who she is, I get why people feel the way that they feel. And even though I have not been on Kay's side most of this season, I have been on Pinky's side. I have kind of been on Shamia's side, not necessarily been on Kelly's side. But I got to be honest with y'all. The more hate that I see them forget, the more I want to root for them. And I promise you that's not on purpose. Like, when I see the shit that I see and I see how so many people hate them, that make me want to root even more for them, which is so crazy. It does. And I don't even have to agree with them. I just want to root for them. That's it. I'm rooting for them. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm rooting for them. I really want them to come up out of this shit, honestly. But that's just me. But next week, we're in Scotland. I'm ready for the mess. Okay, I am definitely ready for the mess in Scotland next week. Before I get up out of here, though, tomorrow's panel, of course, is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, the Real Housewives of Atlanta edition, okay? And the panel will be over on Really B's page. So make sure you guys tune in for that. She already got the link set up already, and I already got the link put in the Whether You Like It or Not panel playlist. So make sure you guys go and do that. Also, be sure to support my friend Sammy. He has this t-shirt line called the T Shop on Etsy. So make sure you guys go and check him out and support him. Like I just told y'all, we are now filming the scene ATL. We are on season 2. And honey, I told y'all, this season is ghetto. Okay, it is ghetto, but it's going to be very entertaining. Okay, this season is very entertaining, and I must say that this season is shaping up to be like old school Love and Hip Hop. Old school Love and Hip Hop, like that's what it's giving. So I want y'all to continue to stay tuned for all the updates, because I'm gonna give y'all updates on the things I get because so far so good. We like I said, we're halfway into the first episode. And it's already good. We're gonna have a good first episode, y'all. I can already feel it in my spirit. We're gonna have a good first episode. But with that being said, y'all, I'm about to go on and get up out of here. And cause Tia about to go live right after me. So with that being said, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.